What if one tiny Russian exclave could trigger the next great power standoff? Hidden between Poland and Lithuania, Kaliningrad holds more military weight than most countries combined. And NATO? They've just revealed a strategy that could neutralize it in minutes. This isn't theory, it's operational. It's happening right now. In this video, we uncover the technologies, tactics, and tensions behind NATO's silent plan, and why Kaliningrad may be the fuse to a future no one wants to ignite. Stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed, because this isn't just global politics, it's a game of real-world chess with consequences that stretch far beyond the Baltic. In the shadow of rising tensions across Eastern Europe, one small patch of land has captured the attention of intelligence agencies, defense analysts, and geopolitical strategists alike: Kaliningrad. A Russian exclave tucked between NATO allies Poland and Lithuania, Kaliningrad has become more than a dot on the map. It's a trigger point, an emblem of power games, and the centerpiece of NATO's latest defense calculus. In recent months, NATO has quietly unveiled a highly classified initiative, the Eastern Flank Deterrence Line, a rapid response strategy designed to counter any aggressive move from Kaliningrad with unprecedented speed, precision, and coordination. It's a new kind of warfare plan, high-tech, decentralized, and smarter than anything the alliance has deployed before. Kaliningrad itself is no ordinary province. With S-400 missile systems, advanced radar arrays, and electronic warfare tools, it's essentially Russia's unsinkable aircraft carrier in the heart of Europe. Moscow views it as a forward operating base, capable of locking down airspace, disrupting communications, and projecting power deep into NATO territory. But NATO's message is clear. The days of slow mobilization and bureaucratic bottlenecks are over. At the heart of this shift is a technological revolution. Systems powered by AI, like Palantir's Maven Smart system, are being integrated into NATO decision-making. These tools ingest massive amounts of data in real time, from satellite feeds to drone footage, and generate combat decisions faster than any human command could previously imagine. The goal? To neutralize Kaliningrad from the ground in a time frame so short it challenges conventional warfare doctrine. No long deployments, no advance warnings, just rapid, multi-axis pressure designed to disable strategic assets before they can be activated. Supporting this is a new generation of optionally manned weapon platforms. These are not bound by national borders. A launch platform in Latvia could be remotely operated from Spain. A surveillance drone in Estonia might be guided by analysts in Italy. Interoperability is no longer an ideal, it's operational reality. These systems are modular, scalable, and surprisingly cost-effective. Part of NATO's strategy is economic as well as tactical. Ensure the cost of deploying these weapons is significantly lower than the systems they're targeting. It's efficiency with teeth. A smart war, not just a strong one. But this plan isn't unfolding in a vacuum. Russia's response has been sharp. Officials have declared that any NATO attack on Kaliningrad would be treated as an assault on Russia itself, a provocation deserving full retaliation. The rhetoric has intensified and the stakes have risen. Behind closed doors, diplomats warn of miscalculations. Publicly, however, NATO continues to refine the Eastern Flank strategy, citing it as a deterrent, not an aggression plan. One of the most vocal figures in support of this transformation is General Christopher Donahue, commander of the U.S. Army in Europe and Africa. His perspective draws heavily on lessons from Ukraine, where ground forces have shattered the myth of absolute air and sea dominance. According to Donahue, decisive land action, backed by AI and real-time data, is now the key to modern warfare. Donahue argues that it's not about quantity, it's about coordination. A single maneuver, informed by machine intelligence and executed by interoperable assets, can neutralize a threat faster and more effectively than outdated blitz strategies. It's warfare distilled to its purest form: insight, agility, and speed. As NATO integrates these technologies, command centers across Europe have undergone major renovations. New data pipelines, live combat simulations, instant battlefield visualization. The alliance is preparing for something it hopes never to activate but cannot afford to ignore. Kaliningrad, once a Cold War remnant, is now the centerpiece of 21st century deterrence. To understand its importance, we must rewind. Acquired by the Soviet Union at the end of World War II, Kaliningrad was once German territory. Today, it serves as Russia's westernmost military bastion, a place where modern defense meets historical gravity. But what makes NATO's current strategy so unnerving is its silence. There are no loud declarations, no dramatic troop movements, just quiet confidence backed by tech, infrastructure, and a readiness that runs deeper than any televised display. Diplomatically, this creates an awkward dance. NATO doesn't want war, Russia doesn't want vulnerability, and Kaliningrad stands between them, bristling, prepared, and watching. So what happens next? Experts warn that escalation is always possible. A misread movement, a communication breakdown, a satellite ping interpreted the wrong way. That's why the Eastern Flank deterrence line is as much about control as it is about combat. It's meant to give NATO the upper hand, not in launching first strikes, but in preventing them. Kaliningrad isn't just a Russian fortress. It's a pressure point, a gamble. And maybe in the end, the future of deterrence will depend less on who can fire first and more on who can think faster. This is the silent strategy of NATO, a digital shield, a warning in motion. Kaliningrad may never fall, but it's already changed the rules. Kaliningrad may be small, but it's a fulcrum of massive global strategy. NATO's latest doctrine pushes warfare into a new realm, fast, smart, and eerily quiet. As nations tighten their digital defenses and recalibrate their alliances, one question remains: can diplomacy keep pace with technology? Thanks for watching. If you found this insightful, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into global power dynamics. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this kind of deterrence will work, or are we inching closer to something more dangerous? Until next time, stay aware, stay curious.